NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Down the sideline past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Buying some time right. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south. Look at hot.
Here he goes, third and long. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. This connects with Schultz. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud completes it quick. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's first and 15.
Whoa. On 18. What's that? Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Complete Derrick Henry. Crashes through a tackle, and he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Working inside the red zone. The right side hauled in by Collins. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go.
This is Henry on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Stroud off of play action. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. And that makes it second and goal. Well, with how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Now Stroud on third and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. That's Diamador Lenore. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers.
And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Takes it in at the 21. And he'll get it up to the 44.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The drive begins with Henry. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Once more, here's Henry. And he bulls through the defense for a touchdown. The Texans have a single-point lead in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive to McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. Purdy on the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. He's going deep this time. He intercepts the pass. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Give right side to Henry. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
18, what's that?
They go play action with Stroud. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down this. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they take this in for the score. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 17, 49ers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on a quick hitter. By a man, he's in the clear. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Receiver screen to Ayuk. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
3rd and long, Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Pinheiro's kick is good. That'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He rocks that tackler. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Tony.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Flying down the middle with Henry. Breaks through and breaks away. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Emotional receiver left. First down, Purdy to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Purdy on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. And the 49ers.
All set now. First and 10. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Headed out right. This one's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
pick six for San Francisco.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers bring it back to even. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Oh, ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
All right. Buggy. 11. Why Tony?
Now it's Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 32-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Luke Martin making that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Sending him on the dive. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Look. 18.
Stroud off the play fake. It's called left side by Hill. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Flushed out of the pocket. And McCaffrey with the dump off. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun is Purdy. He's got it downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make the defense pay.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey heading right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Well, not against this defense. Not on that one.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Lobs this deep down the middle. It's complete inside the 35. Texans take a lead just before the end of the third. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. First down now, ball at the 33. Start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
You drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's only just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey into the second level past the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
Purdy setting up that play action. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Purdy now on second and 10. Throws caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. To the air, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. Hey, Tony.
Back to throw it. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's Purdy to throw. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he is to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Decent game here, but short of the 1st. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick is off the mark, no good. And late in the 4th, we stay tied.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. White Tony, 18. What's that? 19 Texas. 11. Look the hot.
Throwing now. Chased out to his right. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
And the Texans first down.
And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Look to throw it. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
49ers 38.
Reed now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Bronco. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And there was no easing up. It took